Hello, welcome back to Lost Traction. I am Scott, and today on this episode we are going to be fitting some carbon wings. These are actually from AliExpress. They took about 2 months to come. They took that long that the company wanted to send me a refund. I paid probably around 250 plus the customs charge, which was probably about £70. There's a lot of companies which sell the same ones for about 600 quid. There's one example. But it's the same shit. So saved a bit of money and got some cool wings. Unfortunately, you can only see about a quarter of the wing. As you can see, it gets covered by the bonnet and the wheel arch. But pretty cool. So, quick overview on how I think you're meant to fit these, because we've taken apart a lot of minis at the minute because we've wrapped quite a bit. There's one right behind us. So basics, wheel arch trim off, comes off there, and we kind of funny clip there which you have to pull out. Then I'm pretty sure that there's 2 or 3 bolts down here which you have to access through the wheel arch liner, so I'm pretty sure we're going to have to take that out. Bolt for the headlight, bolt behind there. Then this obviously needs to come off, that's just on tabs, that pops off. Then this just pops off as well. So pretty simple install, I think, hopefully.
Yep, apart from the only thing is these are not pre-drilled.
Yes.
So the only thing is we're going to have to drill new holes in the fresh carbon fibre to try and line it up with the bolts. So that might be the only interesting / sketchy part, but apart from that, should be all good. Trim removed.
Trim removed.
So that trim literally just pries up from the bottom. And
this
then
is a wiggler. Out. There.
There you go.
That one definitely broke. There we go. So as you can see, it's mounted via all these clips in these locations, which on that new one we will have to drill out using probably a precise drill bit.
Yep.
Which hopefully we have.
Yep. Smack to the camera. Yeah. So this is the annoying hook at the bottom here. You just kind of have to push the side skirt out the way and try and push. It's actually easier if you kind of get this wheel arch cover out from here. There is 2 bolts, well, a bolt and a bottom clip at the bottom, which you can undo. It makes it a bit easier, but he's done 2 of these recently without taking those out. And every single one of them stores a full colony of dirt inside the arches, so if your arches start rotting out, this is why. And then, yep, and then you literally just slide it out, and that's it. And there's like a little hook covered in mud.
I'll clean that out in a bit.
So, yeah, and it's out. So, side skirt itself is held in with a clip here. I think there's bolts underneath it, but I'll see if I can get away without taking them out because I'm lazy. And that clips half out. And then that doesn't seem to want to come out. So there's a 10mm right here. A 10mm bolt. Right there.
Guys, Chris Fix here.
In an ideal world we'd have a ratchet spanner, but we don't, so we're using what we have. So it's just a normal spanner, and then we're just kind of loosening this bolt that holds the bottom of the wing.
If you do own one of these, like, I'd highly recommend like cleaning that out every so often, because yes, pretty bad.
In brighter news, the bolt is out.
That is the 10mm.
That's 1 of 5, I think, that needs to come out. But that means the bottom is now loose. Now there's just another one somewhere in this location from the inside that you need to get to, and then another one there. So if you pop open these 3 screws here and take this plastic trim out, that should give you access to one of the final 10mm bolts that are on the inside of the arch.
The ratchet, you didn't have enough space to kind of turn it, unless you had a really kind of high teeth ratchet, so you're just using a spanner in there.
This is the best method I found of taking the wing off, and that's literally just being elbow deep inside a mini wing with a spanner.
Bolt is out, probably a good 4 minutes later, not gonna lie.
4 minutes of straight ratcheting by hand. Right, next bolt is up here just behind the cowl. So rubber trim needs to come out. It's just these little clips, you can just slide out. These will need to transfer over to the carbon wings. This can just get pushed out the way, and then that reveals 2 10mm there, another one there, and the last one here. There's one 10mm that we missed, and it's just at the top of the wing. When you open the door, it's literally just there. So that's the last one. Boom.
We are off. The main difference we've noticed between the Calm one and the regular one is this has threads in this top corner, and this is just, it's blanked off, no thread at all. So we're thinking just leave it if it doesn't need it, but if you can notice, we'll put a self tapper in it most likely.
Yeah, because there's no other way. I mean, we could put a nutsert, but I'd be afraid of that cracking the carbon fibre with too much force. So probably best to just leave it as is, and if anything, just put some form of self-tapping screw into it instead.
Weight difference is quite amazing, if I'm being honest. Like these, oh, it's light as a feather really. And those weigh a little bit.
What are you doing with a drill, Scott?
I am about to cut this. So we're doing these ones first.
Right, we don't have all day. There we go. There we go.
For what they are, they're pretty well fitting, if I'm being honest. That's the sky done for the night. It is like 11. Yeah, done. One side kinda, just a few little finishing bits, and got to drill these bits with a bit of trim here. But
90% of it's done. Like, it's very much sitting where we kind of want it. Panel gaps, not tragic. So, to be honest, it's a Mini, so they have tragic panel gaps from the get-go, so I can only really make it better. So, yeah.
Very happy with it. It looks class in my opinion.
I think it looks well with the orange.
Yeah, it will. Even though it's changing colour, but
Yes.
that's maybe a later episode. Pretty good quality parts, to be honest. Would recommend. Saves your front wings from rusting if you're a winter warrior. Like, you know.
But to be honest, it is heavier than rust. We have measured it, so calculated it, and it is heavier than rust. So, but yeah, we'll call it a night, and then we'll see you guys tomorrow to do the other side, which is taken off, by the way. It's just a matter of drilling the holes on the new one and then slapping it on.
Yes. I'm also extremely itchy from fiberglass.
Yes, this
Probably
is great.
should have been wearing a mask, but
Yeah, we had to sand a couple of little bits down with the belt sander, just to get this, for example, this light to properly fit. But apart from that, it's been somewhat straightforward. So, yeah, right, see you tomorrow.
hello, welcome back. We are on day 2 of the Calm Wing install. This morning I have just finished this one up. So I have drilled the top mounts for this bit of trim, so it's just 3 holes, then tidied it up a little bit and put all the things in for the arch liners and the side skirt. That's what I've done this morning, but that's pretty much one side done. I can't show the bonnet yet because there's cable and stuff that side, but she is looking quite good.